What's up, nerds?
Thank you, Kori. I really did love the 3 seconds of awkward silence at the beginning.
Yeah, not gonna lie, spaced out for a second. But yeah, hello.
First episode.
Anywho, hello everybody. We are the Cool Kids, trademark. I am one of your hosts, Puppet Ass.
And I'm your second host. I am Kori.
I'm Bear. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hi.
You just vibing, bro.
Hey, look, it's Bear. Okay, I should not mess around with that much.
Why is there a tiny me raw dog premise?
We were testing around with the lovely area, and we added you, like the PNG version of you, to like see what the finished result would look like, and we forgot it there.
You guys, I swear.
I'd also like to mention that this lovely JPEG we have in the background.
I asked
we didn't put it there.
I mean, like,
it's sort of on its own.
Yeah, I mean, like, actually, I put it there once, like, as an early testing, but I deleted it, and I have no idea how it got back there, and I'm scared.
I guess it was a sign.
It's a sign that Garfield...
It's a feature now. I love how it's at half capacity.
I never even lowered the opacity. I don't know why it's at half opacity. I'm so confused. I wish I knew.
So, that is the ghost that haunts this podcast.
That is he, him, lesbian Garfield.
Iconic.
A legend.
He is iconic.
Did you?
So what are we gonna do today?
Well, there's a couple of things. Namely, first, we can do a lovely debate game.
Debate game!
Debate game!
Debate game! Hold on. Text, yes?
Oh, do you have a scoreboard?
Oh, wait, no, wait, I don't. Wait, it looks like I have a...
It's okay. Debate game! Yay!
Okay,
So I explain the rules?
Yeah, explain the rules, please.
Alright. We know how it works if we played it before, but for those listening that don't know how it works, this is a debate game. There are usually 3 people involved, 2 debaters and 1 referee / host. And so how it works is the host / referee will choose a random neutral topic. Something like refrigerators. Something completely, absolutely neutral. And the other 2 people will have to debate about it. 1 person going for it and 1 person against. So, for example, if the topic was refrigerators, Bear would have to argue for refrigerators, and Ravi would have to argue against refrigerators. And it's just a lot of fun. When we played it the first time, the first topic was necrophilia, so that was fun.
That was
fun. Yeah, it was a good times.
That was certainly a time.
It was certainly a time. Although, usually, we also had things like the month of August and GPS tracking units, so... Yeah, without further ado, who would like to be the ref first?
Shall we go from left to right?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Sure. I'm gonna quickly get a pen to like put down scores and all that shit.
Don't forget timer.
Yeah, the time is 2 minutes.
We should probably get Wikipedia. Yeah, 2 minutes. Okay. Each person gets 2 minutes to debate their point. Okay. I'm gonna open Wikipedia.
Okay.
Because usually the topics are decided by going to Wikipedia and clicking random article.
Kori, you're pink.
I am pink. Yay!
Bear is yellow, and I am green.
Why am I yellow?
These
Man.
are just the lovely notes that I have with my fucking what are they called? Post-it notes, you know.
Oh, I got you.
Okay, oh fuck, I have to open the wiki piece. Okay, who's against and who is for? I'll also write that down for all of us.
I believe the person directly by the host is against. So that would be me being against and Bear being for.
Okay.
And then it'll cycle through.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now Bear is for and you are against, yes?
Yes.
And then next round Bear is against and I'm for. Okay,
Yep.
got it. I'm just writing it down so I don't forget.
I'm gonna grab a notebook to write down my topic ideas.
Okay, random article. Please be something good.
Come on, RNG gods, come through.
RNGesus.
RNGesus, bless my rolls in Genshin Impact. He never does. Let me real quick grab my notebook.
I'm getting the weirdest fucking topic.
It'd really be like that. Are you okay?
I got one about alcohol laws in Australia, like specifically
Oh
Australia.
my God. Specifically in Australia?
Yeah, specifically in Australia.
Love it.
July 1942.
I finally have a pencil.
Come on, give me a good fucking article, please.
Okay.
I'm not getting
Update.
anything good.
The notebook I have near me is not a good notebook for this. Sag.
Damn.
You know, sometimes it's just like that. I'll just have
Sometimes
to
it do be
use.
like that.
I just have to
What
use
is most of
a
these things?
notepad.
I got a moth. Wait, hello, what the fuck? I got an Estonian island
Oh, hey!
that I had ever actually heard of before. This is the first time I hear about that island. Holy fuck.
Oh boy, I'm sorry.
I love this dead air.
I mean, we don't know what we're doing. I think this is our first thing. Like, what are we supposed to do?
It do be like that.
What do you mean? What are we supposed to do?
Other than sit here and you know, I don't know. I'm not very good at this. I was
Come
told
the
to be
fuck
quiet.
on! I got this as the last topic the last time we tried to play, but I couldn't even put that. Anywho, your topic is Love Live Sunshine.
Like the anime?
Yes, the anime.
And I'm against it!
Yeah!
You're never gonna want to watch Love Live with me again!
I mean, we haven't watched that series.
That's fair. How am I supposed to argue for? I gotta look this up, hold on. I'm not ready.
It's Love Live what?
Sunshine. The second anime in the franchise.
I didn't realize.
Oh hey, look at me! I am wearing a fucking Love Live shirt.
Of course you are. This was staged.
This was destined to happen.
Where not only do I get an Estonian island, I also get Love Live. Really, very cool. Very, very Love Live.
Okay. I have a basis for an argument. This is quite a topic, though. I really feel like it's staged. You sure it's not staged?
It's not! I wish it was!
Oh my god.
It's not staged.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay, hold on. Time starts now.
All right. Love Live Sunshine. Some could say it falls to the pitfalls of most sequels, in that it is not as good as the first. Why do I say this, you ask, especially when I have not seen the anime? Well, looking at the plot line I found on Wikipedia, always the most reliable source, I found that it has essentially the same plot with different people. If you don't know the plot of Love Live, it is that a school is being threatened to shut down if it doesn't get more people, so these group of girls get together and form an idol group. Now, in Love Live Sunshine, there's a school planned to be shut down, so to keep it from shutting down, the main character gets her friends to become an idol group. It's the same as the first Love Live. Except the characters are different. And it also has Ellie Yase.
What? The second... The sequel doesn't have her.
There's a character that looks exactly like Ellie.
What? Who? What? Where?
Because I'm blonde.
That's Marty!
I knew that.
Sure you did, Jan.
Also, idol groups, not that interesting anyway. So, take with it what you will. In my case, it was a really bad argument. I couldn't find anything to argue.
Oh boy. Oh my fucking god. Okay, Bear, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Your time starts now.
So, Kori, you were complaining about how it was just a retread of the first Love Live, right? Well,
I was.
Here's the thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my policy. If the first Love Live anime was good enough to warrant a sequel, even if the sequel is kind of the same premise as the first one, like, it's a new school. Like, but the thing is, it's not about the plot. It's about the characters. Like, we already fell in love with the character from the first Love Live, right? And now we have to fall in love with a whole bunch of new characters who are in a similar situation to the ones in the first Love Live. And like, it's kind of tragic that these girls have to turn to idol lives in order to, make their schools not shut down, which is it's like very tragic. But the thing is that if the first Love Live was so successful, so beloved, to spawn a sequel, even if they have stuff in common, like, similar plot lines, like, that's okay. It was just that good that it warranted a sequel. Not to mention, you also attacked idol groups in general. Those are a real, like, phenomenon in Japan, like, idols and idol groups. Like, this is a thing that people are genuinely interested in. And so I do believe that even though it's an entirely new cast of characters, that, like, there's interest in these new characters. Like, oh, hey, new characters, new stories to enjoy and watch.
I'd like to say, not new stories, the same story.
I mean, the overarching story is the same, but what I mean by stories is that these characters likely have different backstories than the characters in the first one, right? They're different characters with their own individual stories, is what I mean by that. The overarching plot is the same, but the characters are different, and that can really, like, shake up the show. And I think it's important
time.
Sag.
Anywho, before I go on, before I choose a winner, spoiler alert for Love Live, both series if you haven't seen them. Basically, well, yes, I will admit that Kori does have a point that the storylines are basically the same. I'm gonna tell you this: in the first Love Live anime, they succeed in keeping the school alive. They fail in the second one.
Nerds.
Damn.
But like, while yes, looking at the fucking plotline on paper, I mean, like, yeah, even the first season does seem like a blatant copy of it at some points. The story is actually different. But
Miss Love Live connoisseur.
Since my judgment is somewhat biased, I have to go with Bear this time.
This is fair. All right. I am the next ref. Oh, I need to get a timer out. Are both of you prepared? We clear that Bear is against. Ravi, you are for?
Yes.
Okay. Your topic is the name Jessica.
Oh my god.
Not any particular person named Jessica, just the name.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Are you ready?
I certainly am.
Okay. Your time starts now.
Apologies to people named Jessica, but like that's such a basic name. Like we all know at least one Jessica. Am I right? Like we all know at least one Jessica. Like I'm sorry that your parents were really uncreative in naming you, but like I feel like if you look up popular baby names, Jessica is just gonna be on it by default. It's like there are so many Jessicas out there. I honestly like worry about y'all. Like how you could have just like you could make a whole country Jessicas if you really wanted to. That's how many Jessicas there are. Just there are so many Jessicas that when I was a kid, we used to have like this guy call and we used to like dance to songs like in Hebrew and whatnot. It was really weird. There was one song called Jessica about a girl named Jessica. This was a song in Hebrew. Jessica is a common name that even people in Israel are writing songs about girls named Jessica. Like, I mean, I'm congratulations on having such a common name, but like, real talk, I don't know how I would live if I had to share my name with other people. Like, the thing is, my name in real life is uncommon as fuck. So I'm here like, man, I cannot imagine hearing my name and having people go, which one of us do you mean? That sounds like a horrible life. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. All of you Jessicas out there. My condolences. I'm done.
Okay. Great points. Ravi, are you prepared?
I'm ready.
Alright. Start.
Okay. First of all, well, yes, I have to agree that Jessica is a pretty basic name. I know I have a cousin named Jessica. I will also admit it's a meme. It's iconic. You know the Shorty got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. You want to know what's the name of the person who was singing? Jessica. The name of the person who slept with Mr. Wilson? Jessica. The person who was failing chemistry? That's right, motherfucking Jessica. That's why it's iconic. It may be a basic name, it may be fucking popular, but that's the fucking magic. Don't you get it? You can be like, oh yeah, my name's Jessica. You can find me on Facebook to like any sort of fuckboy that tries to get into your pants, get into your panties, whatever, and then they're like, okay, I'll hit you up when I'm at home, only to find 47,000 different Jessicas. Boom. That's the plan. That's the fucking thing that drives them away. It's so genius that even I, a person who's dumb as fuck, can come up with that. So in conclusion, Jessica's a good meme name, and also fuck you, Bear.
Okay.
Are you done?
I guess I'll just go.
No,
I'm done.
Both made very good points. I liked the point Bear made about the Hebrew song with Jessica in it. I like that Ravi has a cousin named Jessica. I think I'm gonna go with Bear on this one, actually.
Really?
Worm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
Damn.
Goddamn, Bear already has 2 points.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bear is winning.
That's really cool, actually. I actually remember the chorus in the Jessica song. I haven't heard it in like over a decade, but I still remember part of the chorus.
Share it.
It's literally just saying the name Jessica over and over. Jessie.
I'm like,
Jessie,
Bear. We can't sing songs really. It's copyright. I say
But
after
if
I
she
sing.
sings it, then it's considered creative liberty or something like that.
Yeah,
it is if you get the fucking proper licensing for that. You know.
I literally only sang 5 seconds of it.
Yeah, 5 seconds is enough to get a copyright strike.
Well, whatever.
Okay, Bear.
Bear, you're up.
What's the topic? What's the topic?
Okay, let me see. I have a couple written down. All right.
I don't want to go into current events.
Your topic for today: polar bears.
Yes.
I'm arguing against polar bears.
I love polar bears. It's the best thing that could happen. I actually have stories about this.
Okay.
I have to. Do I have to get a timer?
Yeah, you have to get a timer.
Where did I put my phone? I'm very professional. Alright. Okay. Give me. Alright. What?
Oh, I got the best topic. Oh, I've got the best topic. Holy fuck.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Ravi?
Yes?
Yeah. Alright. You ready?
I think so. I hope so.
And go.
Okay, I'm gonna start this off by saying polar bears fucking suck. Let's just say, oh, you might be like, oh, your judgment is biased, whatnot. You might not like bears. Fuck you. I am friends with Bear. So, but I fucking hate polar bears. Kori, shut up. I'm talking. Basically, polar bears fucking suck because they live in really cold areas, and I'm like, why? Just move somewhere else. SMH my head. Like, I hate the cold, and by that goes on to me hating polar bears. And here comes my other fucking thing. Before anybody is like, hey, but you actually kind of like penguins. They also live in a cold area. Fuck you. They also live in warmer areas. Get fucked, nerd. Basically, if penguins and polar bears were ever happen to get together and like try to have a wife session, the polar bears would eat the fucking penguins. I don't think that's fair. The penguins should deserve to live a lovely penguin life without flight because they can't fly because they're fucking losers, but they're trying their best without the polar bears eating them. And has anybody here not played Club Penguin? Like,
I have never played Club Penguin.
Okay, then
I have.
Okay, thank fuck, at least one of us. Do you remember who's the main villain? Herbert P. Bear. That's right, a fucking polar bear. I rest my case.
All right.
Are you ready to get annihilated, Ravi?
Kori, are you ready?
I'm absolutely ready.
I already accepted the fact that I've lost.
Start.
Polar bears. I love polar bears. This is biased. Anyway, I love polar bears. My dad's, when I was little, right? My dad used to say, when my parents were still together, my dad used to say, he's a polar bear and my mom's a desert fox because he liked the cold a lot and my mom liked warmer environments. And so when I was little, I always wanted to be a polar bear. I wanted to be like my dad. And so I would always try to do things in the cold, even though I hate the cold. And also, in 3rd grade, I did a report on polar bears. So I know that I know quite a couple things about polar bears, and I like them a lot. Have you ever seen a picture of a polar bear?
Yeah.
I have.
Aren't they adorable?
No.
Also, standing on their hind legs, they can be about over 8 feet tall. That's insane. I want you to picture something. You're in Antarctica, I think. You're in a snowy environment where polar bears live. You see a predator. It's creeping up on you. Out of nowhere. Big ass polar bear tackles that shit into the snow. You're safe and a polar bear saved you. Owlbear!
I realized that I forgot to give you that. So
Owlbear! Yes. Polar bears are also awesome because of their fur and skin. Did you know that a polar bear's skin is actually black and that their fur is actually clear tubes that channel in sunlight to keep them warm, but they appear white? That's cool. How fucking dare you?
Ravi. Ravi, no. Also, Kori, you're out of time.
I love polar bears.
Alright. So, Ravi,
yes,
that whole anecdote about the penguins,
yes.
I don't think polar bears and penguins live in the same hemisphere.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said if they ever got together and vibed, you know?
Polar bears are absolutely terrifying creatures. They're like, I remember reading an article about how to, because like bears have different, like, what to do if you find a certain bear. Because like sometimes you have to hide, sometimes you have to get loud and obnoxious, depends on the bear. Polar bears, the article just said, good fucking luck, essentially. They're terrifying.
Can I? This is a random part, but I would just like to show you some pictures of a type of bear called a California sun bear because I love them and they look adorable.
How do I show the pictures?
They're not for the viewers, it's just for you guys.
Wow, you heard it here. Kori does not care about you guys.
I never said that I don't care about them.
They only want us to see
you
the
guys
pictures.
to see sun bears.
So, I have to say though, Ravi, your argument about the club penguin antagonist is pretty strong. Very strong.
No. I can't lose because of Club Penguin.
But I did find Kori's sentimentality very adorable. Let me think. I actually knew some of those polar bear facts myself, but still cool facts to know.
Okay, so basically Kori won. That is what I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ravi. I think the strongest part of your argument was the club penguin bit, so it was pretty close.
Okay,
Guys, are you looking at the sun bears? Are you looking at the sun bears?
I am.
Where did you send? What?
General Tunes.
I never got a notification for that. What?
They're cute.
They're adorable. I love sun bears. Not a lot of people know they exist, but they do, and they're amazing.
I like how they look like they're wearing like little shirts. It's kind of cute.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, Kori.
Are we gonna do another round of this, or are we gonna move on?
Let's do one more round, please. I got the best fucking topic. And
I have a good topic too.
I am pretty sure that Kori will win this one. No offense, Bear.
God damn it.
Anywho, are you ready, Kori?
I am ready.
Your topic.
Wait, no, tell me what. Wait, tell me what the topic is first, so I can look up information.
Wait, no. I am asking, like, are you ready to hear the topic? And you interrupted me. Are you ready, Kori?
Yes.
Your topic is John Arbuckle.
Wait, I thought we agreed no controversial topics.
We agreed no controversial topics. What the fuck?
Yeah, come on, Ravi.
Oh, okay, so you're telling me that we can fucking talk about shit like, I don't know, polar bears, but not John Arbuckle. Okay, I see. We can talk.
It's okay. We can do John Arbuckle, I guess.
It's like this is incredibly unfair, though. Like we might as well not do it at all. Ravi, no, my dear viewers, Ravi hates John Arbuckle. Like absolutely despises him. This argument, like this debate, might as well just not happen because nothing I say about John Arbuckle will actually fucking register with Ravi.
John
I'm going
Arbuckle
with it.
believes in God? What?
Same.
Do you see my point? I'm going to lose by default.
Okay, fine.
I
I'll look up a
abstain
different
from
topic.
this argument. This is just unfair.
I'm
I
looking up a different
object.
topic.
Thank
Hold on,
you.
somebody's knocking.
Your mom's knocking. Oh yeah, first your mom joke.
Don't you love it when you tell your fucking siblings that yeah, we're doing a podcast, and then they're like, "Hey, play with me."
No.
Like, I literally told you that I'm doing a fucking podcast. I can't play Terraria with you.
Multitask.
I keep getting moths.
Yeah, there's a lot of Wikipedia articles about moths, surprisingly.
I do not want moths.
A lot of moths out there in the world? I don't know. Moths.
Moths are so cool. You ever think moths, when they're caterpillars, think they're gonna be butterflies, and they get super hyped about it?
I don't think their brains are big enough to comprehend that.
And then they go into the cocoon, and they pop out ready to be a butterfly, and they're like, wait, what the fuck?
Some moths are
very pretty.
pretty.
I got this topic again. Oh, this is perfect! Because last time, Bear had to argue against this topic.
Oh.
Anywho, are you guys ready to hear the topic?
I have a guess, but go on.
Can you guess what's the topic?
Is it necrophilia?
It's not. It's
Thank
not.
God.
Kori, do you also want to guess what's the topic?
I'm thinking. What did we discuss?
Holy shit.
You said Bear had to argue against it?
Yeah. I can't believe that Kori knows how to think.
Rude.
This is very rude.
I'm not sorry.
I didn't expect you to be.
Kori, think faster.
I'm trying to think what we discussed. Is it trains?
No.
Well then,
I had to argue against trains.
Server bully. Oh, is it? No.
It's Chernobyl?
Oh yeah, is it Chernobyl?
No, it's KDA again. I keep getting either musicians, like music related stuff, or moths.
We could always do moths.
They're like extremely specific moths. And like
we could still just do moths as a general topic.
I don't know how to talk about moths. So wait, what do y'all want to talk? Which one are we doing then? Moths or?
Let's do moths. Since we already did PDA.
I couldn't hear you, Kori. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said let's do moths because we've already done.
Okay.
Let's do moths because we already done with KDA.
Okay. Fuck. Are you ready, Kori?
Yes.
Your time starts now.
Moths. One could say the bootleg butterflies. Have you ever seen a moth? Some are pretty, yes. Others, totally gross, weird, don't like them. Weird obsession with light. I'm just trying to chill at night outside with my buddies, just vibing and like on my phone or whatever next to a campfire roasting marshmallows. Who decides to interrupt the party? A fucking moth. Get that shit away from my crispy marshmallows. No, I don't want to bite into a s'more and crunch. Besides the graham crackers. Moths, in general, kinda needy. Also, really fucking stupid. You ever seen one around a light? They just go right into that shit. They don't move away. They just slam their heads into it. Learn to fucking fly, my guy. I'm done.
You still have a minute left, dude.
I can't think of anything else. I rest my case.
Worm. Bear, are you ready, or will you let me do one quick thing?
Depends on what the quick thing is.
It all depends on how fast I can get it.
I think we should finish the debate first, if that's okay with you.
Okay. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
Your time starts now.
Okay, so the thing with moths is that they're nocturnal. Of course, they go after light. They can't see in the dark. It's not their fault they're nocturnal. Sometimes it just be like that for them. Clearly, you've only seen the really ugly moths. That's definitely a you problem. That's definitely a you problem. There are some moths out there that are absolutely fucking gorgeous. The Hollow Knight. In Hollow Knight, the Radiance is a beautiful, fluffy, the kind of moth it is this beautiful white fluffy thing, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And look, I don't actually like bugs that much. Real talk, bugs freak me out. But there are some moths out there that are so gorgeous that I can get beyond my disdain of bugs because they're big and fluffy. Butterflies, they're not fluffy. Moths, however, they're fluffy. They're so cute. And to be honest, all bugs can be gross. There are even some really nasty looking butterflies out there, okay? Some just trust me when I say that there's some moths that are really fucking pretty. You just haven't seen them. Okay.
And flew away. Oh, continue there.
I guess that's my argument. I got distracted. Also, Hollow Knight, the Radiance, really fucking great antagonist, good boss fight, recommend. Okay.
There goes.
I guess I'm no longer a member of the podcast. Alright, bye guys.
You were taken to moth heaven, it's okay. We understand.
I just figured out how to drag 2 things at once, and I'm loving it. Can I drag 3 things? Bye, Kori.
Oh! Wait, can I take the lasagna?
No.
Is that the thing you wanted to do?
Bye, lasagna.
Oh,
Most of this podcast is just visual gags at this point.
for
Yeah.
real.
But I wanted to put in a moth to bully Kori, and then I got distracted by the moth. And the
Did
fact
you
that
hear my argument at all?
I heard parts of it, but then I got too focused on the moth. I heard the fact that moths can be extremely beautiful. You said something about Hollow Knight. There being also extremely beautiful moths, and butterflies are fucking ugly.
Only some butterflies.
Not all of them are.
The Radiance in Hollow Knight is based on this particularly pretty moth.
I'm gonna look up the ratings.
Either way, I feel as if Bear won this one.
Wait, what?
Bear won.
Oh, thank you.
That's an interesting design. God. All right, we're gonna do me and Bear again, or should we move on to different topics?
I mean, doesn't matter what we do, because Bear won overall.
This is fair.
So even
away.
even if you win, wait, no, you're the host for the next one.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we don't have a we can't stand a chance against Bear.
All right, Bear, you win the game.
You win. We
It's
don't wanna.
time.
We don't wanna play this game anymore. Bear is too good. Okay, so what's our topic, Kori?
Why is this moth so fucking gorgeous? It's literally called the poodle moth.
Hold on,
okay.
I have to look up poodle moth now.
Yeah, it's the Radiance from Hollow Knight. Very pretty. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Anywho, what do you all want to talk about? Why is my Discord logo so small?
I had an idea.
Well, what's your idea?
Would we care to talk about some mental health stuff?
Oh boy, yeah, sure, why not?
Why?
Aw, just cause, you know, the we have friends. You know.
Oh yeah, we
Thank
do have
you.
friends.
Wee.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
But yeah, the other day, me and Bear, mostly, were talking about some mental health things and how they were depicted in the media and how we feel about it.
With that topic, that was actually like brought on by me by mentioning the fucking gotcha stuff.
Yeah, that was. But then like,
and then
Kori
me and
and
Bear proceeded to rant for like 10 minutes.
Kori and I just took it and fucking ran.
Yeah.
It was kind of.
Yeah, because like I couldn't really talk about it because headache and dad.
Yeah.
But all of us are mentally ill.
Poggers.
What do you mean, all of us? I have not been diagnosed with anything.
Yeah, you haven't gotten a chance to.
I mean, just because. What are fucking words? Never mind.
It'd be like that. But
I'm
anyway,
like very worn out from this topic because I was talking to a friend about for like a good hour, and while I'm happy to help them and stuff, I am very worn out from this particular topic today. I apologize. I have nothing of import to say today.
I feel like we can move on to a different topic.
Sorry to like make y'all do that.
We listed down topics.
Oh yeah, we do have shit like that, huh?
Online friendships. We
online friendships. Yeah. Believe it or not, we're actually not in the same room. We're miles and miles and miles apart.
I'm from a different country than they are.
That's true.
I'm from this made-up land called Estonia.
The mythical land of Estonia. Atlantis, if you will.
Estonia is a myth, and I am part of that myth.
Ravi's actually not here. She's all an illusion in your head.
I am actually secret Russian spy Natasha. Do not tell the government.
But yeah. Ravi lives in Estonia. Me and Bear live in America, but like on opposite ends.
Yeah, I live on the East Coast. Kori lives like somewhere in the giant state that is California.
Like right in the dent.
Somewhere in the giant state that is California.
Yup.
People who know American accents will probably guess where I'm from at some point. Because this is a random fun fact. In America, everyone has like a subtly different accent. Like more obvious or like southern accents. But like we use different terminology. The way that we say words like water varies.
Yeah.
Actually, saying water, that actually really identifies where I live, because that's one of the words that people are like, that's a real thing that people in your city say, huh?
Speaking of water,
wait, guys,
speaking of
water,
speaking of water, can I have a cup of water?
I fancy a cup of water. Alright guys, let's take 5 minutes to make fun of British people.
It's Tuesday, innit?
Quite stupid, innit? This is a bad joke. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know why we're making jokes. My brain like shut off earlier. It's Tuesday. It's not Tuesday.
It's Friday, ain't it?
I don't know,
love,
is
the
it?
cavalry's here.
Jesus Christ.
You're making fun of what's her face?
What's
From
her
Overwatch?
face?
Tracer. Yes.
No, her
I
name is
wanna
what's
be
her
Tracer.
face?
I'm already Tracer. What about
fuck.
Widowmaker? I'm already Widowmaker.
I swear I had some fucking Tracer lines in my fucking soundboard, but I don't.
No, Ravi. Ravi, hit us with a random soundboard.
Fuck, I can't right now. I'm trying to add sounds.
It'd be like that. What have you been trying to say, Bear?
What was I trying to say? What?
Fuck, stop!
And you
There we go, random sound.
it made
Wonderful.
your person's mouth move so it looks like you.
It just looks like you're crying.
I was. Those were my tears.
In real life, sobbing sad. Yeah, internet friends. Yeah, none of us are in the same room.
I don't
Ugh,
have any
it
good
took-
lines and now I'm sad.
Sometimes it just be like that. I
It's
know
like
that
really... Go ahead.
I have like people in my life who didn't understand how internet friends worked. Like I remember Ravi has a YouTube channel, right? And
Yeah.
I was like, I was in one of Ravi's YouTube videos. Here, let me show you. And she was just like, oh, I didn't realize there were real people. And I'm like, I'm here like, are you? But yeah, she legitimately was like, "Oh, you talk about them, but for some reason I didn't realize they were real." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean you didn't realize they were real?"
Wow, I can't
It's-
believe that the theory about me and Estonia being a myth is actually true.
But yeah, like, cause yeah, that's another thing. I feel like people have this like misconception about having online friends because I swear to God, every time I like bring up the fact that like I'll talk about you guys, and then I'll mention like, yeah, I haven't actually met you in person, and they'll be like, oh, you better be careful. They could be catfishing you, and
Cat.
like that annoys me for a
Cat.
multitude of reasons.
Cat.
Because like if you guys are still catfishing me at this point, you're in it for the fucking long con. You earned it. Kidnap me. It's fine. I won't even get mad. I'm not even mad at this point. But like the two things that really bother me. Oh God, bye. But it's like two things are the main things. It's like these people have had my back for. Bye. These people have had my back for like literally 5 years.
I kidnapped
In
Kori.
the case,
Kori
I'm
is
gone now.
God damn it,
You
they
guys
got
have had
out.
my back for so long, like especially when other people haven't, and the fact that they would assume things of you guys just based on the fact that I haven't met you in person really fucking grinds my gears. And then also it implies that you got rid of the Garth! You found it!
I found the car. The he/him lesbian will stay there.
Hell yeah. But like also it gives the impression like I don't know what I'm doing online with my information. Like I go in the chat rooms and I'm like, hey, this is my full name, address, social security number, ID card. Have it all. Like no.
Oh, speaking of addresses, Kori knows where I fucking live. Kori
I
has
do,
my
because I sent
motherfucking
you-
address.
I do, and I know your full name as well.
And you know my phone number.
And your data. Do I know your phone number?
Yeah, I literally sent you that with my address.
I literally don't remember that.
I sent
Anyway. But
So-
the shirt that Ravi's model is wearing is a shirt that I sent her as a gift.
Yeah, it's the same exact design that I bought like a year before they sent it to me.
It's the thought that counts.
I mean,
It is
like
the thought that counts.
to be fair, the print on the one that you sent me is much better than the one that I got. So,
Heyo.
like, I'm not even joking when I say that I've worn your shirt to school, but not mine.
Hey, I'm excellent at gifts.
Yes, you
Next
are.
bear gets a gift. At some point.
Corey, give me your address. I'm sending you a painting.
Why?
Don't do it now. We're
Yeah,
still doing a show.
don't do it all. Don't like say it out loud. Just send it to me later in DMs or something. Once I get
Yeah,
the
no, for
money,
sure.
once I get the money for shipping, I will send you a fucking painting.
So, it's a really weird duality when it comes to internet safety because
Yeah.
the people like who grew up as the internet was evolving into the thing that it is today, like people our age, people a little older than us, my parents, um, people like our age and older weren't around we're around for the evolution of the internet to the monstrosity that it is today. And there have been some horror stories, and the horror stories get published and republished and republished. And like those are the ones about catfishing. Like those are the ones where people lie about their identity. And
Mhm.
like there's a level of caution that adults have and want their kids to have with regards to internet safety. Because like while some people are genuine about who they are, there are others who actually aren't. Um I was about to say genuinely aren't, but whatever. What I mean by this is that hold on, what are words?
What are
Like
words?
what I mean by it being a strange duality is like I feel like people who are younger than us are much more trusting of people on the internet. Like to an extent that I think is unsafe. Like maybe this is just the old lady and maybe this is just the old lady and me being paranoid about strangers on
Bear's
the
26,
internet.
by the way.
Yeah, I'm old. Not that I'm older than they are.
So I love how you're saying our age as you're 26 and then me and Ravi are 18 and 19.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
I'm
You're
the
right.
youngest. I'm the fucking
People
youngest.
I'm gonna allow me to clarify this statement then. People who grew up as the internet was evolving, people who were my age, like as I grew up, so did the internet, if that makes sense. A
Yeah.
lot of people in Gen X have this too, and a lot of people older, like I'm not, like millennials have this more than Gen X. My bad. But people who are like a little bit older than me, my
Jesus
peers,
Christ, what the fuck was that?
what?
Mhm.
I don't know if that got caught on tape or some shit, but like I'm just suddenly just did somebody's microphone blow up or some shit?
No.
I didn't hear anything.
What the fuck? I
Are
just
you
suddenly
okay?
heard I don't know. I just suddenly heard like one of your voices got extremely distorted on my end and like that scared the fuck out of me. I'm sorry for interrupting. Please continue.
It's all good. That's a valid concern, to be honest. We don't want the mics to blow up. Um, basically, like, there's a like the older you are, the less I think people trust the internet. Or well,
Yeah.
debatably. But you know, I grew up hearing these horror stories about catfishers and shit and yada yada
And there's
yada.
like entire shows dedicated to them.
Yeah, and I know that it's gotten easier over time now, however, to hide your identity and to hide where you came from.
Yeah.
And like the FBI uses that tactic in sting operations to expose like pedophiles and shit. Like
Mhm.
it's a valid way to it's if the government can use it to catch criminals, then like it sure as fuck a stranger can catfish you. Like that just happens. But the thing is that like I said, like I was saying, I think who people who are older trust less or are encouraged by other people to trust the internet less,
Mhm.
whereas people who are younger tend to trust it a little bit more. I feel like people who are on the internet who are younger are way more trusting. I remember going onto the Amino. We all met on this app called Amino.
I
Mhm.
still use it.
I don't
I
use it as
was
much anymore. I check on it
I
up on
was
it every once in a while.
I mean, like, I only use it for Love Live, and like that's it. I don't really talk there because ha ha ha. I do not like talking.
And that's understandable.
yeah, that's fair.
I wish I could
But
talk.
I was dude, my friend who introduced it to me was roughly my age and was like, "Yeah, it's not that bad." So I ended up being like, I'm like not the target demographic of Amino. I know I wasn't when I joined the app, but I noticed how forthcoming a lot of the people on Amino were, and most of them were like 14, 15. They were
Mm-hmm.
like really open about how old they were. And meanwhile, I'm here like I'm like kind of surprised by how open some of these people are. Like in some cases, I understand why you would be open about your age. Like if you're joining a not safe for work server, they want to know that you're 18, or they want to know
Yeah.
that you're not a minor. But like when it comes to like just talking with random strangers online, like I had been on the Amino for like a day, and I already knew there was like a 12-year-old there. Like it was just the amount of trust that was put in to like me by complete strangers was like weird to witness and a bit jarring. Um,
Yeah.
because like I don't even trust people that fast in real life. That I feel like there was a lack of internet safety being taught there because like there's no middle ground. I feel like you're either too open or you're really paranoid and think everyone's being catfished.
Oh,
Like I the middle
don't listen to
ground
the
is
Shogun.
like I mean, there is a middle ground and I feel that people do reach it, but you're not
Desserts.
taught the middle ground. You're taught one extreme or the other. And that's a problem.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
that's why like people who aren't particularly like savvy to like online groups and shit, they tend to not understand that like, the people here tend to know each other. Like I like back in the days of internet yore, like there were I actually this is before even my time. Like this is before my time. This is stuff I learned from like
Grandma Bear,
reading
tell me
on
about your
Shut
childhood.
up. Okay, wow. I was not
Hold on, hold on. Oh
Oh
shit, my
no.
encoding is overloading. What the fuck? Why is it so powerful? What? Excuse me?
people who were the age I am now, back when the internet first became a thing, were like they had online groups. They talked to each other. They all knew each other in
What?
real life. Oh shit. They all knew each other in real life. Or well, they all like met up in real life and did shit in real life, but they all met online. Like but that was before the internet became what it is today. That was back in early fandom.
Yeah, it was like AOL Messenger.
Yeah, that was like AOL Messenger. I mean, not really AOL Messenger because like AIM existed. Okay. I like did a lot of. I only know all this because of I've read live journal threads about the Mistscribe, which is that's a fucking roller coaster if you've ever if
Boy.
you've ever heard of Mistscribe, which I'm sure some people have, that's a trip and a half to read. Highly recommend it. Um but yeah, like that's how like people knew each other in fandom. But then like words. Like even in these fandom circles there are people like that Mistscribe I mentioned who were lying to other people. Like it is a genuine concern that people lie online and I get it. But it's also incredibly I'm like I feel like I'm going in circles. Goddamn ADHD. Um
You're fine.
there's a level of validation that some of us were able to get from talking to people online that we don't get in real life.
Oh
Like
yeah, definitely.
Robbie and Corey are my friends. I consider them friends. But there are people in real life who don't quite understand it because they hear the stories, like I said.
Mhm.
Or they just don't understand how the internet works. Like I know the person I mentioned you to initially doesn't understand Discord. So when I said, "Oh yeah, I talk to these people on Discord all the time," like I don't think they realized that we were actually talking in addition to typing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Worm.
We voice
it
chat
didn't register.
often.
It didn't. The voice chat feature, I don't think registered to them because it used to not be a thing.
Yeah.
And now in the age of Zoom, I feel like now that Zoom has become a thing, people
God.
understand. people have a better understanding of how people can communicate over online now through things like Zoom, which is what it is. I have thoughts on Zoom, but they're not relevant to this.
I missed all of your thoughts on Zoom because when I leaned back when I said, "Oh God, Zoom," and my headphones got unplugged.
Oh, I didn't say anything prevalent about Zoom. Just that people have a better understanding now because of Zoom. But
Yeah.
they don't have a really thorough understanding because, Zoom isn't like Discord, for instance. Like Discord is its own thing in
Mhm.
addition to also being a chat client. I feel
Yeah.
like I've been talking for a long time and I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's okay. This entire podcast is supposed to be about talking.
I feel
Yeah.
like, God, I feel so old. Ugh, I hate it.
One thing about Amino specifically, in the way that it connects people, is that if you've never been on Amino before, never heard about it, Amino is like I don't want to say like social media because it is, but it isn't. Because within Amino you have the master app, but in Amino are these things called communities, which anyone can make really about any topic or interest. Like there's stuff about theater, anime, specific animes, fiction, stuff like that. And so you're able to connect with people who have the same interests. Oh God, who have the same interests as you. And like the one that me, Ravi, and Bear met on was specifically for an anime called Akatsuki no Yona or Yona of the Dawn, which is my favorite anime of all time, but it's not super well known. So with Amino's concept of being able to interact in communities, you get to connect with people who have similar interests that you might not be able to in real life. And there's even like emotional support communities and stuff like that. Like I'm in one. And when you have areas like that where you connect with people with very similar, oh my God. Jesus Christ. When you have a space where you can connect with people with similar interests, it encourages connecting with people. It encourages making friendships. And that can work in someone's benefit if they're like a lonely middle schooler like I was when I joined Amino, but it also can work to a predator's advantage because, like I said, a lot of, like me, I feel like a lot of people who are on Amino who are in that age group of like 12 to 14 are just lonely kids who like want a friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I've encountered that a lot on Amino.
Yeah.
And I feel like people can use that and prey on that, which isn't great. But, like, on the other hand, I, like, Ravi and my other friend, Fractal, we have been friends for 5 years because we met on Amino and, like, had these similar interests. Now, our interests have evolved over the years, but we still have that connection. I met Bear a little bit after I met Ravi. I think I met Bear more through Discord after I stopped going on Amino as much, but still.
Yeah.
Amino is like, I feel like it's its own sort of a realm of internet interaction just because of that aspect of the type of people it's on and the nature of the app.
I do feel like it's to take advantage of them because they're kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And
the
I feel like
demographic, I feel like they're easier to trick, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where we come in as, like, not necessarily the three of us, but, like, in general, the people who have more experience. I feel like that's where we should come in and kind of, not necessarily coach, but, like, if we see shit that is sus to us, but may not be sus to a new, like, younger person, I think, like, we should take it upon ourselves to, like, call it out, or at least let the person know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, we know what we're doing by now. We've been on it for a while. We've got the strats down. We know the epic gamer moves. We know when certain things look like someone trying to take advantage of another person. Like, there was a situation one time where someone was trying to claim that they were in Japan. And I was like, oh, really? Because they had made posts. This was on Amino. They had made posts where they had geotags on, and it said they were in Wisconsin. And I was like, oh, really? It's Japan? Really? Because this says you're in Wisconsin. What time is it for you? And they said the time that was not Japan's time zone. And I was like, oh, really? Because in Japan, it's like whatever time. And they're like, oh, all the clocks in my house are broken. I was like, oh, really? How the fuck do you know it's the wrong time then?
Kids
All the
love
clocks
to
in my
fucking
house
lie.
are broken, and so is
Oh,
the one on my phone that I'm using to write this message to you.
Exactly. I, like, slammed him. And it's like, it's stuff like that. I mean, like, I feel like the people who are trying to scam these little kids obviously aren't gonna call themselves out. So I feel like it really comes down to the people who know what they're doing to, like, help these newbies out, if that makes sense, and, like, guide them and make sure that it obviously, I'm not saying that this is a must do, this is a qualification, but I feel like if you're in good spirits and you want to fill that role of making sure that people don't get tricked, then you absolutely should.
I mean, I remember someone on the Amino had this boyfriend, right? This was after the two of you both
Very
stopped
common thing in
caring.
Amino, by the way.
Oh, insanely common. People would just like get together all the time.
Oh yeah,
And I remember
I was in a relationship that we do not talk about on Amino. I was in 2, but anyway.
but basically, like, this person was convinced they were going to get married, yada yada yada. And all I saw were like signs that this guy was cheating on her. And no matter what I said, she was like, no, 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 he's not cheating on me. He would never do that. He told me he wasn't. And I'm like,
Girl!
he told
Also,
me he wasn't. Like,
looking
of course
back
they're
on
gonna
this
tell you
and
he's
now,
not. Like,
yeah.
but the thing is, like, she was too young to understand that. She was
Yeah.
too young to understand that. No, no, no. He is cheating on you because, like,
Yeah,
of
hindsight
course
is
he's gonna
really
fucking
20.
lie to you. But
Looking back on it now, there were a lot of times where I would talk to someone who was in a relationship on Amino, and at the time, because I was younger, I was like 13, 14, 15 years old when I was active on Amino. It's like that at that period, I saw nothing wrong with it because I was in my own relationship on Amino that did not go well, which maybe we'll address at a different time. But looking back on it now, there's a lot of times where I can think of where it was like very clear to me now that it was a younger person with a much older person. And, like, that's not great. But because so many people are... Oh,
Fractal.
Fractal, welcome.
Fuck. Not. Super fractal.
Shit, I never finished his.
We're not doing D&D now, though.
We are not doing D&D. We were actually talking, Fractal, about online friendships, and Amino specifically, if you'd like to add anything. Because if you didn't know, me and Fractal go way back. Me and Fractal are very close friends, and we met on a Soul Eater Amino, because I left a comment on an OC that he posted. And we've been good friends ever since.
Fractal
We're
says,
actually working on a writing project.
Fractal says he's at work and was just curious.
He says this is true as well.
Yeah.
Garfield.
But yeah, in the realm of like positive things about online, because I know I've been kind of trash talking Amino, and Fractal, you'll probably
as you should.
Yeah,
Fractal, we were just talking about how they're like relationships on Amino. We were talking about there's a lot of relationships on Amino that, in hindsight, are like really not great, and it's very common to be in a relationship online in Amino that might not necessarily be great, but you just can't see it at the time. Like, Fractal remembers when I was in... I'm gonna stop bringing up this fucking relationship and then saying I'm not gonna talk about it. Where was I going with this? But yeah, on the good side, Fractal was a very good example of a time where a online friendship is very, 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 very good. Like, I expressed to Fractal years ago that I was interested in voice acting. Do you want to know what Fractal did? Do you want to know the fucking epic thing?
Tell us.
This was not right away, but this was a little bit after he knew that I was interested in it. He fucking sent me the microphone that I'm using to record this right now as a gift.
What a lad.
Yeah. He's fucking epic. And at the time, I had expressed to me wanting to be a voice actor to some other friends, like in real life. And the collective response was always, oh, that's really unlikely. You should try for something else. But he was pretty much the first person that fully supported me. And that really, really meant a lot to me. So thanks, Fractal.
Fractal can't even talk. I think he's still muted, and he said he's still
He's
he's in
the
he's
chat
just
right now.
here getting complimented and having to just deal. Aw.
Yep.
Kori, quick question. Like, I know that I gave you basically like a voice acting like opportunity, but like, were there any other ones before me?
Voice acting opportunities?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I've done a little thing for a project that Fractal's done for like a film class. I did some voice acting work for that. That was really fun. Do I want to mention the fandom?
Yes.
Yeah, proof of concept. I mentioned the fandub because I think I'm going to go on a call after this and actually record my lines for the fandub. I am in a place-to-place fandub. I play Kikue Sensei, and I will also play fucking Maki, I believe the character's name is. I'd have to double check. But yeah, so I've done a few things. A lot of the projects that I was cast for were through this website called Casting Call Club, something like that. But a lot of them you get cast and then a project falls through. I was gonna be in a different fandub and I just didn't work out. I don't even remember the name.
Worm.
But yeah, I've done a little bit of stuff. And then the writing project that me and Fractal are working on will also involve us voice acting, which will be super, super fun. So yeah, I've done a few things, not a whole lot, but fun things nonetheless.
Worm.
That's really cool, though. I didn't know about the fandom shit. No, I didn't know. Why didn't I know this? I'm sad now.
So the thing with fandom, right, is the first time I did the fandom for this thing, there was some conflict. And I don't mean conflict between the voice actors. I mean, we did one episode, and then the guy who was directing it was at risk for going to jail. So, it kind of got put on hold.
Okay.
That's a twist I did not expect.
That was a twist and a half.
Yeah, but then one of the voice actors from that project wanted to keep it going and, keep with it. So, he revamped it, brought me a couple people from that who still were interested in the project, and brought in some other people to work on it. So now, first episode is released on YouTube, and we're gonna be working on the second episode, and I get to do ara voices. So
Ara.
ara. Poor Fractal.
It's just like one.
He's getting to hear all of us just going ara.
Hold on.
I did like the only time I ever voice acted was for Ravi, because Ravi was like, "Hey, please, I need help," and I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'll help."
I am still very appreciative of the help. Yes.
Good.
Also, I should mention, in addition to voice acting, I'm just involved in theater in general, more on the tech side than anything, though. Because, like, technical theater and also acting are both, like, really big passions of mine. But, oh my god, I have Ito behind me. I just noticed that. Where's Bear's Albedo?
Hold on.
But yeah,
Where's
so
my albedo?
Hold on.
Also, it's really fun because this was never ever planned. We didn't meet in any amino relating to theater. We literally met in a solo year meetup. Fractal works in film, and I work in theater, and I think that's a very fun. We're like opposite ends of the spectrum.
Worm.
But yeah, also time zones really fucking suck.
They do.
Yeah.
Because to even schedule this recording session was a little bit of a hassle because we're all in drastically different time zones. Like, I live in California, so Ravi is 10 hours ahead of me, Bear is 3 hours ahead of me. And so we started recording this in like a YouTube video at around 10 a.m. for me, which is 1 p.m. for Bear, and 8 p.m. for Ravi. So there's like a very small time slot where it's like reasonable for all of us to get together and be able to record things, which is really fucking annoying sometimes. And also, since I live in California, I'm like right next to the international reset line. Which means that usually everyone I meet online is like always ahead of me.
Sometimes it's just like that.
Mhm.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, classes start soon, so now it's gonna be even harder to schedule something.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whee!
School sucks.
Luckily, though, me and Bear are both kind of night owls often, so we stay up late a lot.
We do. It's a problem. What happened?
Just wait a second. What the fuck?
Oh no! It's the curse. It's Baldado.
Oh, Baldo. Oh, nobody even. It keeps going.
Ravi has too much power.
Jesus Christ.
There we
I'm
go.
crying and I hate it. How come you get a serious picture for Ito, but not for Ravi?
You can always
Only
put the
Ito?
really bad emote that I made.
I love
Only
those
Ito?
emotes.
Oh yeah, I made I
No,
also
'cause
enjoy art.
I'm not counting Raiden because she's your favorite. Of course, you're gonna get a good picture of her.
She's also the only character that has a lovely title on her.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Wait, no, I lied. Bear also has a lovely title.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
also
think
don't
I'm.
forget to don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Yeah.
This background is becoming so cluttered. You can barely see the lesbian Garfield.
You're fine.
Ravi has too much power. I think we
There.
need to take it somewhere.
Also, I feel like it's oh my god. I feel like it's obvious we all play Genshin together, so it's fun.
There. Is this better?
Oh my.
This podcast was a mistake and a half.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
Okay, fine, Barry. If you can find me a proper picture of Albedo, then I can add him in. The thing is just whenever I try to open my browser, it overloads the fucking encoding and like everything starts lagging.
Have you considered that's because there's so many things on the fucking screen? Like,
Nah,
Christ,
nah, it can't be that. Honestly,
As she slowly deletes things.
I know I only deleted the Albedo. Everything else is there. Just the cursed Albedo is gone. Oh god,
like awkward silence.
my cursor got so.
I'm sorry, Fractal in chat just said, and I quote, I don't know how to visually process what is happening on my phone.
Don't worry, Fractal. I can't visually process it either, and I'm seeing it on my computer.
I can't visually process it. I'm part of it.
It's not my fault that the first picture that I find on Albedo in the fucking like first transparent picture that I see in the lovely Lasagna Lovers server, which is also the home of the cool kids, is the lovely bald Albedo.
You probably sent that to the chat too.
No, it was
Yeah.
actually Mel who sent the bald Albedo.
That makes sense as well.
I forgot about Mel.
I'm telling Mel.
You guys,
So I forgot about her?
Yeah.
If you're listening to this podcast for some reason and you don't watch.
Fractal.
Okay, I'm gonna stop being Kremlin in the chat and go back to my job or something. Have fun, guys. Bye, Fractal.
Bye bye. Good luck with job.
Mel is Ravi's sister, and Mel irrationally hates me and Bear.
Yeah, she hates Kori because they share a birthday. And, like, she hates my friends in general.
Yeah, we don't know why she hates me. I think the funniest part about Mel is that she insists on being included, and then she
She
hates me
bullies
and
us.
Corey, and it's
Yeah.
like, and then she complains about how much she hates us, and it's like, well, why are you here, Mel? Please go somewhere else, maybe.
I'm trying
Mel's
to
gonna
be
kill me for
nice, but
that.
I'm being bullied by a 12-year-old, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Imagine being bullied by a 12-year-old. Couldn't be me.
I've kind of just been processing everything Mel does as like, fucking kids,
Yeah.
which makes me sound like a boomer.
Hey, Ravi?
No.
Oh, Jesus. Bye, Owlbear. Oh my god! I feel like you didn't mean to click on that.
No, I did. That
I
was
love how
funny.
I moved too. I
I
was
love how
part
you
of the
only focused
background.
on the fact that you moved and not the background.
No. I love
We're
how like you
kicking
picked
Bear
the
out.
background
It's
up, and for
only
some
me,
reason,
Ravi, and the void behind us.
and he, him, lesbian Garfield.
And him, lesbian Garfield.
no. I noticed everything else moved. I'm just like, I can't believe that I moved with the background. That's the thing. Why did I move with the background?
Yeah, because I fucking okay, you know what? Fine. This podcast is over.
That's how we end every episode. Just dragging us off screen.
And every episode, every episode is like a clean slate. In every episode, it's just the three of us, the background, Garf, Lasagna, and Little Dogbear Mouse. And then as the episode goes on, Ravi continuously adds things to the background. That's gonna be it. And then at the very end, Ravi's gonna just pick up the whole thing and put it in the trash.
Oh my god, Ravi, can you put a layer below the background that's just an image of a trash can?
Send me a picture of a trash can.
I will. Hold on. Let me Google transparent trash can.
Guys, not to alarm you, but Mel will be joining the podcast.
Why?
She is Walmart Jojo Siba.
Stop.
That is her entire identity. That is all that she does. She is Walmart
Is she
Jojo
actually
Siba.
going to be? She actually going to be coming into the call?
No.
Okay, thank God.
No. I'm telling Mel.
Feel free. I'm tired. I don't care. She already hates me. Nothing I
That's
do
not
will
a transparent
change
image, Corey. Corey, you're a failure.
How?
That's
Why
not
would
a
it fool me
transparent.
like this?
That's
Why would it?
Mel already hates me. Nothing I do can change that, and I just have to learn. I've learned to accept it. I've learned to accept it. This is really fun. Why did she steal Dogbear Mouse? She took Dogbear Mouse. Tell Mel to bring back my son.
She's running away.
That is also not a transparent image.
Google's lying to me.
Why do you? This is what happens when you trust the internet overlords. Obviously. Oh.
She's the writing Shogun.
This podcast is way too chaotic. Why did we do this? Whose idea was this?
I don't remember. I wish I could remember. I'm taking your title away.
All right, cool. What? What happened?
Nothing.
You gasped and then went silent.
I'm being dramatic for
Oh.
dramatic effect.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad. My bad. Sometimes I just miss the joke, you know? I always miss the joke with this lesbian.
Why did it not turn to white?
Ah! Why are there no transparent images of trash cans?
Kori! Cruz!
I'm trying my best!
This podcast is a mess now. We had one more game that we could have played. And
We did.
Where is it? It is the anime/show The Scribey Boy.
Yeah, I was supposed to make fake titles for that beforehand, and I did not. That'll be next episode.
Firm. So, fellas, do we have anything else we want to talk about?
Let's talk about your mom.
No.
I'm so funny!
You know what? Wouldn't it be funny if we used the Your Mom song as an outro?
Yes! Let's do it!
Hold on, I have to find it.
Hold on.
Do we have anything else we want to talk about? Or
Ravi, how's this?
yes? What?
I said trash can in the chat.
But
This isn't fair.
we need one without a lid. How can I move the stuff into trash?
Hold on. Let me detach the lid.
Lid. Oh fuck! No.
I have to go into Medibang.
Okay, fellas, I love how during the fucking online friendship topics, y'all just fucking kept talking and I couldn't butt in whatsoever. So like,
Ravi, now is your time.
The topic is long dead. I just be beating around.
Revive the topic.
I'm not gonna revive a dead topic. I'm not gonna beat up a dead horse.
Ravi, recyclable.
I am sadly not recyclable. I am too much of a waste to be recycled.
Okay.
I am very, very sorry. Okay. Where?
Sorry.
Okay then. Shall we end the episode?
Do we have a trash can?
Hold on, I'm working on it.
We can end the first ever episode by like me just dragging everything off the screen, I guess. Because like right now we've just been sitting in silence for like at least a minute.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So unless like I said, unless we have one more topic to talk about before we hit the hour and 30-minute mark.
Oh my goodness. We have to edit this down.
Actually, I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just fucking. Oh my god, we got a trash can.
You're welcome.
The lid is like right next to it. Oh boy.
Yeah, we just took the lid off, obviously.
We just took it off. Excuse me. Oh right, I have to download it. Oops.
This is a mess.
It's a lot of effort for a stupid joke.
It's tall. It's too small.
Make it bigger.
That's all I can do. Guess we're just gonna have to yeet. I do feel like we could yeet ourselves into the trash can or into the void. I think the void is just funny.
Yeah, the void would be
Yes.
funny. The void is funnier. I'm gonna eat us into the void.
Alright, bye everyone.
Okay.
Bye, thank you for listening.
We have to end it with proper song. You know, proper music.
Yes. This is the alarm tone I woke up to.
Come on. I'm gonna wait until I start singing with autotune, and that's when I'm going to eat us off.
Hell yeah.
Anywho, thank you all so much for listening and watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye!
This song is my story.